Just driving in now. It's been raining all day long into this little bit of a conservation area. I really don't expect to see anybody here at all. Hear that Magnaflow muffler that's on my car. Just put on stainless exhaust. She's a good old car. Yeah, look at that. Empty parking lot. So we only have a couple hours of fun. It's 2:20 now. I got work at 5, and it's probably a bit away from here. So you can see there's like a bit of a plaque thing there, but and this is my phone. And so you can see me here. I don't know if you can see me that well, but I'm definitely shutting my sunroof just in case it rains more. The sound that sold me the car. Okay, do up your window. So it's a nice area. It's extremely bitey in here because it's very boggy, so there is a lot of mosquitoes. So it's very windy. I was even hearing stuff about tornado warnings, so it's a pretty funky old tree. It's actually a maple. Holy crap. Hopefully the wind keeps them down, and I'll have a little hike in there, maybe pick a spot, try and start a fire, even though everything is soaked. What I'm going to be bringing with me, you can see here, I think I'm going to bring my tomahawk, of course water, I got a poker knife, I always have my Opinel and fire steel. Sorry about the bad videoing there. Maybe I can learn to edit and get some of it out. So I'm taking my Osprey backpack. It's my everyday pack. It's my school pack, everyday pack, everything. So I'm going to go into some of this bush and I'll get back to you. Here's the spot that I've been before. I have some markings on some trees where I did brush all the pine needles away before I started my fire. And I kept these two as my cooking logs. I was cooking hamburgers or something like that on here. Homemade ones, of course. So you see it's all pine in here. Pretty much, this one's not as plantation-like as some other spots when you walk through here. It's quite the diverse forest. You know, you hit just pines, then just cedars, and then some hardwoods on their own. And it's kind of nice, and it's not that bitey. If I stand too long in the wrong spot, it will be. And even the terrain, like it's all open right here. The path's surprisingly not that far away because I came in here like really late at night one time. But when we come back, I'll show you how it's not walked that much because you have so much stuff in your way. So it's nice here. You got mushrooms growing there, which I don't touch. I don't like mushrooms you buy in the grocery store, let alone pick them out in the woods. I ain't that hungry. So it's nature. You know, you live in southern Ontario, you're always close to 401. You might hear a train, you might hear transport trucks. A little bit of a hum that just doesn't go away until you're up north, where I love it the best. But here it is. And I haven't picked a spot yet, and I gotta watch my time because today is very time sensitive. Across a birch like that, you're walking past, you're like, why not take some if you plan to have a fire somewhere? Even though this one doesn't look very good. This stuff feels soaked, not like normal. It's more of a yellow birch, not a white one, and it's extremely buggy here. I don't think that'll dry out, but I'll take it with me anyways. I had to put my hood on, got my Arc'teryx coat on just because it's like bug prevention, and every time the wind goes, it rains from the trees. Excuse me, I think one flew in my mouth. I can't get rid of it. Oh. Okay, I think this is where I need to be. This is where I like to go. And I gotta, again, watch my time. I've already probably been going for 25, 30 minutes. Need that time back, plus a 40-minute drive home or more. I have to get to work. Some frogs jumping around. Yeah, mosquitoes really like me. That's not fun. I should put my bug repellent on, that I have some organic stuff that doesn't smell bad. So, see, it's all the same. Starting to get cedary. Like, pretty much those curves on those cedars over there. Pretty much all cedar. Like, that's probably even soaked inside. We haven't had rain in so long. A few days of downpouring. I think everything's just sucking everything in. That one looks a little better, but I think it's still soaked. That one looks more like a white birch. So you hit all the cedar forest now. I have to rely on cedar bark. I do have probably Vaseline cotton ball still left, and I do have my char tin, but I'll need some tinder material to ignite it. With everything being so wet, I'm sure I can do it, but can I do it in my time frame? Find an area that's not that bad. And I haven't been here in a long time. I doubt I'll get lost. Yeah, you never know. I used to frequent over here. I just remember the natural gas sign. And this forest got annihilated a few years ago. I had a little setup camp, kind of everything, like little kitchen set I kind of made. Everything out of wood. I made a spatula out of wood, out of cedar, and a spoon, and sitting log notched out, and cutting board. But I don't know if I can find it anymore. I tried last time. It's just there's so much been knocked down. Everything's a mess. You can see it's all cedar. Like, look at that. It's just dripping out of it. It's so wet. See, it's like just downed everything. And I don't think that was my fire pit. It's near a tree. Again, I haven't been here in a while. Like, look at that. Just a clump of cedars. I think I remember this because I've used this to split wood. You get a tree like that. This almost looks like somebody tried to make something and it didn't go. Oh my god. That's my sitting log. So this is exactly where I have been before. Like, can I do it again? This will be the test. I'm sure my ass sitting log is soaking wet right now. Yeah, see this like notched out some. It's contours of bums. Got hooks. Hang my pack. I did also bring my Knorr folding saw because it actually is less work than the tomahawk, and I haven't used my tomahawk in a while. So I'm gonna go try and find. Maybe get some really tall, dead standing. Maybe it'll be dry somewhere. Maybe I'll give it a few hits. This again is my camera, so I'm sorry. Sorry, my phone. I have one of these waterproof let's get meat cameras in. So let's see if I can get anything dry. Oh yeah, we're dry. Okay. So I don't have anywhere to really set this, so I'm going to take this down and then we'll be back. Puffing and puffing because maybe I'm out of shape, but it's not a bad size diameter tree. Just I'm not left-handed. Tried to be, but I'm not. She will come down. it's gonna come down whatever way it wants anyways. And I don't think the way I'm making it go, it's so slanted. I'm gonna start hitting the other side. And we're gonna see what's gonna happen. And there she's down. So I'm gonna drag it over here and start. Oh geez, I didn't do that. I didn't do any of that. Some other asshole comes here. Wow. That works up a sweat. It's pretty humid. Okay, I'm gonna do that now. Okay, so I collected some of the twigs just to throw on the ground to keep it from sucking up the moisture. I think I'm just gonna work with the smaller pieces because this is pretty dry. I don't got much time. I just got that door folding saw, which is great. I got it on Amazon. I actually saw it at Lowe's, same price. So if you don't like to be an online shopper, there you go. Oh, so I'm gonna try and process some of this wood and get a fire going. Well, it's already 3 o'clock. I think I started in here a bit after 2. This cedar does not want to split with my boker here or my tomahawk, even though I cut the whole thing down with it. So I'm gonna have to saw off a few more of the smaller pieces, see what I can do to get this started. I don't care how long it lasts, I just want a fire started because everything is soaked. It's labor intensive and we got sun coming out. Time ticks on. Got a bit of feathering going on. Just splitting them. Here's my boker there, splitting them up. Like I said again, I don't know how much of a fire it's going to be, but it's going to at least start. And I know if I took more time, but I already said I'm on a timer print, that I could get this going. So I just collected everything in my hat. I've seen that people do that before. Just give it a good shakeout, and it's a pretty good little hat just to fold up, outdoor research. I also got the outdoor research pants on, which convert to shorts, which would be nice, but who knows, mosquitoes would just be eating me. And you can see, which I can't see me because I'm on my phone, so it's the other side around. I'm perspiring a fair bit. It's damn humid, and it probably will rain again, but I gotta watch my time. I probably need to leave here latest at 3:45. Yeah. Press for time. I just made a nice little real pretty fine feather stick here. Hopefully that ignites. I might even use my charcoal. I'm gonna see where I can angle this so you could see me. It's not gonna be so easy. I almost have to notch a piece out of this tree to hold the phone. Maybe I'll do that. You know what? See it split there. This has been here for over a year, sitting on the ground. Find my weathered length axe, I'd be pretty good. I'm used to it more in my tomahawk now. Weathered length Bushman axe. It's nice. Okay, this would be better if I kind of had 2 hands. Needs to be deeper. There's the angle of it. So maybe if I move this like so and balance my tomahawk against it as I fight branches. Seriously, as I fight branches. Damn it, I had it. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Okay, so what's holding right now? If you could see how I'm holding it, you'd be like, what the fuck? Oh, I don't know if this is going to light again. I didn't make that much feathering. I'll just move this. Go right on here. bounces around on me. Put my foot on it. This bug's going in my eyes. And it's cedar, so kind of ruined my bundle. It's all falling around, unfortunately. If I get bit by mosquitoes. Oh, we got something catching. Oh. And it kind of goes out. Close. It's under hinder to me. I can't see if it catches now. Okay. I am sorry. I'm going to go do what I can do. I have like 1 or 2 of these left. Well, there's a will, there's a way, and I know this will go. It's going now, as I get bit. Should have had a better bed system. Would have helped out a bit more. Yeah, I'm sorry I cheated. That's cheating to me. I could have just used the charcoal. Again, this tree was soaked on the outside. Come on. It's gone. It's gone. You can hear it. Hear that snapping? It's that cedar. You got fire. Supposed to always process all your wood before you get it ready to go, but again, time restraint. It'll go. It's going. I can see the flame. Get a little bit of water in. Not the best, because I used a Fastline cotton ball just because I was like, I don't got that much time. Time restraint, you have it on hand, use it. So I had the tomahawk just sitting on this little notch in that wood to hold the phone up. See, if I had, you can see the flame. It's gone. Again, this was standing, yet soaked on the outside, fairly dry on the inside. Cedar, because that's all you get here. This is, you know what this is here? I cut down this tree, I believe, with the Camp 10. And then I think I made a spatula. I notched it out. I made a spatula. Oh, look. We got something here going on. Not bad, huh? See, if I had more time again, even in these wet conditions, even with just cedar, and again, this was not me, I could get this fire going with just my ferro rod. But I might go and process a tiny bit more of this. But I don't need the tomahawk right now. So let's go see. So I put that there, and I just have to move this a bit more and over. You need to see the fire though. I'll just move the wood. There we go, and I'll put my tomahawk to hold it again. There we go, it's working perfect. Oh, you can see the Kenora saw in action. Let's go for the thinner stuff because you can probably still see. Supposed to always put your other hand on the other side so you ever slip up, you have to cut yourself. And I've had this for a while. So, no ill regards. This saw has lasted longer than a silky saw. Don't know if you can see me again. No. I don't got a good stick to baton with. Not really. And again, this shit did not want to split. So, you know what? It'll burn. Let's put this a bit closer like that. Again, I don't got too much time, so maybe one more piece like that on. This stuff feels a little more wet on top, so that needs to dry out. But so let's air funnel in. And here's another thing, always keep track of what you bring, so you know what to bring back. You don't want to forget something, because you might not get it again. So there'll be more installments. I get out whenever I can. I live for nature. And again, if I didn't have a time restraint today, I'd be out here longer. Oh, that was perfect timing. Sorry for the topple. You can just squat here. It'll be a nicer picture. Just squat here and enjoy. Ooh, that really did. See the end of that? It's almost getting punky. Just sitting on the ground here. That's pretty amazing. See it? We're getting everything to burn. And I couldn't imagine what the ground is. Well, don't forget that. How about the buffalo sole one too? Just because I wish it had a kydex sheath like this one, but unfortunately it's like a leather sheath. It's a much more expensive knife. One downfall, but I kind of thought it was pretty, so I bought it. I haven't used it yet. I will. I might give you some reviews on some knives too. I got a lot of them, and axes. I think this was my first tomahawk, my cooled steel tomahawk. Bought a rifleman's hawk too. These things, number one thing, buy one, take the set screw out, they're garbage. These are like slide fit. Sand down your handle nice because there's normally a notch in it. I used a file and made sure there's no sharp edges. Pounder on, you can knock it off, put it back on. Oh, I don't know if you can see the mosquitoes, I can. And this was a pretty good video. Not sure what time it is, so adios, amigos. Back on the path back. That familiar little noise in the background just lets me know that my tomahawk's on my backpack and not falling off. And foresight or hindsight or whatever you want, just be careful when you bend down. You bend down and tie your shoes, that thing might slide out and hit you in the head. Haven't had it happen this time, but it's happened before, so I know better. That's just forewarning for all you that have an osprey pack like mine and use, I think it's an ice climbing hook or whatever they are to throw those picks in, but it's like a 24/7 bag. Like literally, I told you I used it for my school. Here is a funky ass tree. Like they look so fucking gross, and there's so many bugs in them. I don't know if they're oak. Look, it's massive. Like it's like huge. I don't even think a scooter can hold someone that big. So it's I don't know. They call this like a medium trail if you actually do the whole trail, which I have more than once. There is ups and downs and spots that are wet. You gotta, cross on a log or step right in it. That's why they call it something bogs, because there's lots of pockets of water out here, and it's very bitey since the bogs, and that's why nobody really comes out here this time of year. And I like this place because it's pretty quiet. I've only ran into one or two people kind of ever in here, and that's okay by me. So I'm going to show you those spots where I said that not too many people walk through because it's ever so dense. And again, when I get that other camera, we'll see how it goes. Never used one. It's similar to a GoPro, but it's not, because I think they call them the DSRs or whatever. I used to always use that. Like I even set up some brewing videos and never posted them. Maybe he'll get some vintage ones, and we're all used with that. It's like Panasonic, nice digital camera. But fortunately, this day of the cell phone, especially, they take fairly good pictures. A lot of people don't bring out their decent cameras anymore because they're worried about getting them wrecked, which somewhat I am. And this was kind of an unsure stopping today, so I wasn't sure how the weather was. Oh, look at that, nice birds just waiting to get you. I wasn't sure how long I'd be here if I did get here. I wasn't sure if I get here at all. Top of finding out I got a small gas leak in my car, and the part might be ridiculously expensive, but I hope it's just a washer that seals it, because when I changed my fuel filter, the washer was steel with like a rubber insert in the middle to hold it from leaking, and then the washer rotted out, and then the fuel filter started leaking, and I said it's probably pretty old, and I changed the fuel filter. So hopefully it's the same with this part, because I don't feel like spending $150 plus to get it, and I might have to drive an hour away to get it too. So it's nice and open in here, very piney. I don't mind pines. It's just when you when you just have one thing with trees in the whole area, it's not diverse, and that's when I like diversity. It's nice to have some pines, some maples, some birch, It's kind of popular. That's what I'm used to up north anyways, that kind of combo. And when I went really far up north, the maple was so rare. You're like, holy crap, in the fall, there's a maple, because it's red, because the leaves change color, and it's amazing. Because that's what we get the beauty of Ontario. So I will regain Let's see, never know. Like it just went right in my head. What if it was a bigger log? These aren't the monsters like I have up north. That branch is like a small tree. If it falls, you might be knocked right out. So I believe there's some water over there. I don't advise even using a filter and drinking it because there's lots of farmers around here and all that. Who knows what's in these things? And they're very boggy. So it's like thicky, marshy shit. And mind my language. So I bought one of those Sawyer minis, and I'll be testing it out, but not in Southern Ontario. That's for sure.